Friends, back to another video, and in this is my third car that I built, and you can clearly see that this thing also has a lot of chrome, this chrome strip along the body, even chromed fenders, or you can say the wheel covers or whatever you want to, mud guards, whatever you want to call it. So first the front, the grille. And this car is from the 1950s as well as the 1960s, and I'm confused that is this car from the 1950s or 60s, but I do know that this car first came out in 1959, so it was mainly used in the 1960s or 50s. I really don't know. So on the front we have this very long grille with two black indicators or dots or whatever you want to call them. They're just black, and on the front you can see those two round lights because it's the 1959, it's not 1980s. The lights will be square. The logo on the front, it's not a Chevrolet logo, so you can see that the lights are not like normal. They have just this little piece on them that just looks nice for the car for this era, and the real car also has them. So the hood opens, but there's nothing beneath the hood because this thing doesn't have wheels right now. Shortly it will have wheels, I think. So you can see the design. The back in the day, these A pillars were not like this, they were just straight. Well, in this car they were straight. Here is a chrome line that goes along the windshield, and this thing has a special windshield because the windshield is curved and it's bulged outwards. So we saw the windshield. Now speaking about the gate, it has a small gate along the cabin compartment. The gate has this chrome piece on the front, this rectangular chrome piece, and this little rod at the back. So there's a handle of the gate opens, and this car is so old, this thing doesn't have nice interior. You can see a very red and orange seat. The floor doesn't have the red color, the gate has barely red color, and there's a lock, by the way, of this thing. You can see it has a really old steering wheel. Let me show you that. Let me just focus the camera. It has a really old steering wheel, you can barely see, and a really old dash. The red shades are just messing my camera up. Just close the gate. So a quick look at the interior. This is the interior, this is the back. You can see the dashboard from here. So you can see very old steering wheel with a Chevrolet logo, and a very old dash. You can only see the radio. So this gate, I don't know what happened, but during storage I think this gate's lock just fell off. This is the rear with long tail lights and chromed bumper and the same logo at the back. So the back do open, but it can be a pain to open the back. So the back opens, again nothing underneath because this thing doesn't have wheels. So overall, yeah, I show you all the functionalities of this car. Nothing much to talk about this thing because it's still in work in progress car, but still I thought that this car is very nice, and according to its age, I really like the design of this thing. Like back in the days, the 1960s, I really like the sharp edge of these cars and these long bodies with these fin tails. If you don't know what are fin tails, they were used back in the day in these classic cars. Modern cars don't have fin tails. And fin tails, or you can say these little fins at the back, were a mark that the car is fast. Obviously the cars back then was not as fast as today's, but still it looked really cool on these cars, and I really like the cars with fin tails, so I thought to make this Chevrolet Bel Air. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and liked the car. Please leave a like if you like this old model. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.